Bonjour, weekday wanderers in Paris. Welcome. We are here today in Montmartre. We've been here several times before, but I've come here specially because I have a special guest. This is Alice.
Bonjour.
Alice is a friend from New Zealand who is in Paris just for a few days. So I'm showing her the sights. So I've just got somebody pop on, say hi. Oh, we've got a couple of people hopped on. Hi there, welcome. So we've been to this place before. We are in the 18th. We are on the Rue Le Pic, and we are at the Café des Deux Moulins, which is very famous. We know it as Amelie's Cafe. Okay, bonjour Susan, how are you? So bonjour Kim, and Alice is there. This is Alice.
Bonjour.
So thank you for joining us. So this is a bit of an well, it's quite impromptu as always, but it's going to be more so today. So I'm just taking Alice for a bit of a walk. We've just had a coffee and a croissant, and now we're going to head up the hill towards Montmartre. Good morning. Bonjour Glenda. The weather now. Let's talk about the weather. How about we get walking, shall we? So we can talk and walk, because the area we're going to look at is not the most scenic, but it is very much everyday Montmartre. And I know there's several of you who are huge fans. So let's talk about the weather. Okay, we've had really hot weather. Not quite canicule, but certainly hot enough that I'm getting sunstroke and a bit of sunburn. Alice got sunburned lips there. So yeah, it's been nice. But then yesterday we had a total drop in temperature. The rain came, so yesterday was pretty miserable. But we survived. We did other things yesterday. We got by all right, didn't we, Alice?
Yeah, went to museums.
Yeah. So yeah. So Jennifer, hi there Jennifer, bonjour. Jennifer says, hello, what's the weather like at the moment? Greetings from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. Thanks, good to hear from you. Yeah, so as we're saying today, I think we're getting to a high of 28. So we're looking at having a nice sunny day. I wore my sun hat. Hopefully I don't get burned. Got a water bottle in my bag, so hopefully I don't get dehydrated. Okay, so we're heading up Rue Le Pic. So Rue Le Pic was a road that was established so that they didn't have to trample up the hill in the mud. 28 degrees, perfect. Yeah, it's not bad, eh? 28's pretty good. Once it starts getting into the 30s, it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, Rue Le Pic is funny. It goes up the hill here, and then it goes to the left here, does a big arc, but we're not going that way, we're going this way. Okay, let's try and avoid getting run over. Okay, we do have the sun against us, unfortunately, so excuse the sun. I try to avoid the sun, but sometimes it's a bit tricky. We could cross over the road. Look at these macaroni. Strawberries and waffles. Okay, let's cross over just so we're not in the sun. Okay. Oh, look at that. A nice Citroën that does tours. Let's cross over. Nice little cafe. So a lot of people like staying in Montmartre because it's got that real village feel. It's a really friendly area. Lots and lots of lovely cafes everywhere. So this is pretty much where the everyday Parisian might live in this quartier. Nice fruit and veggie shops. Very, very nice. We have we don't really have seasons for our fruit and vegetables because there's a lot of overseas French territories which are in the tropics. So, you know, we've always got like exotic and summer fruits regardless if it's winter here or not. Okay, so we're on the Rue des Abbesses. Rue des Abbesses has Metro Abbesse. So to get to where we started, we went to Metro Blanche, which is on line 2. So I have done a walk from there before. Bonjour Cynthia, how are you? Lovely to see you. So Cynthia and I spent some time together a few weeks ago, was it? Seems like ages ago now, Cynthia. So it was really lovely to see Cynthia. And of course Cynthia shared a lot of her wonderful travels around France too, which we were all very privileged to follow along with via Instagram and stuff. So just an update on Judy. I haven't actually heard from Judy. I understand her Facebook account has still been suspended, which is going to be quite an issue for her long term, I think. So fingers crossed that she'll be able to get back online very soon. Cynthia says, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. So Cynthia says, hi Jacqui, stars aligned for me to be watching today. I'm so pleased and I hope you've settled back in at home. So Alice has just come over to England. She's just over in Paris for a few days, and then she's travelling around a bit, but she's going to be based in England. She arrived on the Eurostar, which is a very convenient way to get to Paris, of course. And so there were no issues with like COVID restrictions, was there,
No,
Alice?
no, not with the international vaccine passport that you have to get.
Yeah. So, you know, that sort of works out for everybody, I think, at the moment. Although in terms of COVID, I believe that there is an increase in COVID numbers at the moment in France. So we have to start being really cautious. Bonjour Liz, glad to be watching you in sunny Paris from freezing Sydney. Can't imagine Sydney being freezing, but I suppose it has to happen some stage, huh? Okay. It's nice in the shade here, but the sun's also lovely. So yes, we've got the summer holidays starting next week. So schools finish on Thursday next week, and that starts our grand vacances. So a lot of things shut. Well, first of all, we've got July. Of course, it's the 1st of July today. So we have the 14 juillet, or the Bastille Day celebrations on the 14th. So that's going to be a big event, and going to be lots of tourists. There's already a ton of tourists around at the moment, but it's going to get worse, shall we say. And then the month of August tends to be a bit quieter because a lot of Parisians shut their businesses down and they go away for the summer. They have a month off. Glenda May says Queensland is rainy and chilly too. Oh my goodness. Alright, so here is the metro station Abbesse. It's line 12. This is the highest or deepest metro station in Paris because we're on the top of a hill, and obviously the metro has to go underground. Then if you've ever been to this metro station, there's a lift. So when you want to go out of the station, take the lift, because if you take the stairs, you will probably die of exhaustion. It is like this big, long, windy staircase. It's horrible, personally. But, you know. Okay. So we're going to this little park here. It's just a small wee park. It's not anything particularly exciting, but you do get a lot of tourists here, and they come here specifically to see one thing. Kim says Tour de France starts today. Thank you, Kim. I was not aware. I should be aware though, because the Tour de France ends in Paris obviously, and it goes right past my apartment. So this is the draw card of this particular little park. As you can see, we've got lots of tourists here, and they come to see this wall, and this is the wall, le mur de je t'aime. So that's the wall of love, or I love you. So this is I love you written in lots of languages, and people always want to get a photo in front of it. But apart from that, there's a little playground over there, old walls there, and voila, that's that. But apart from that, it's just a little peaceful little garden. Well, relatively peaceful. Susan says beautiful. Yes, it's pretty, isn't it? When you don't have tourists here, it's a very nice, quiet place to just chill out. Okay. Alright, so let's head out here. So we're heading up to Place du Tertre and to the Square de Louise Michel, which we've already been to before. So that's at the base of Sacré-Cœur. I think we might take... Okay, this is where your interactive skills go in. Bonjour, Margaret Redrup. This is my mum, for everybody who doesn't already know. So hello, mummy. Thank you for joining us. So tell me, which way do we go? Do we go this way? Or do we take one of those streets that way? We've got 9 people online, so hi to everyone who's joined us. Thank you for joining us. So somebody let me know, do we go this way or that way? If I don't get an answer soon, I'll just get a left. Okay, thank you, Carmel. Left, everyone says left, left. Okay, thank you. So when I started these videos, this is what à gauche. Ah, hello, Ness. Bonjour, merci. When I started these videos, I very much, well, I was hoping it would be some sort of interactive experience where I would just walk and you could direct me wherever you wanted to go and what you wanted to see. So I didn't really have any plan in place today. I just wanted to let Alice kind of explore the area, because as you know, it's just a lovely place to just kind of get lost in. And as I said, we've been here several times before, so we haven't been along here though. There's a little shop here that sells beret. So a lot of people, when they come, they want to get a beret, but they don't want to get one from, you know, the local souvenir shops, because they, you know, might be made in China or something. These ones are really nice. It's a nice little shop too. So these ones will be like authentic, made in France. Ness says, Ness from Melbourne, she misses Paris, spent a year there on exchange. So when will you be back, Ness? A year is definitely not enough, huh? It's very beautiful though, isn't it? We got the Rue des Martyrs here. So we're in Montmartre. Oh, I've got to show you this shop. Montmartre means Martyrs Hill. Look at this beautiful shop. They sell LED light lamps. Incredible. They're so gorgeous. I have a friend in New Zealand who loves this sort of stuff, and she would go crazy in here. So this is looking down the hill towards you know, the 9th and towards the rest of Paris. Okay, so yeah, Montmartre means Martyrs Hill, and of course the Martyr who we're talking about is the Saint-Denis. So Rue Saint-Denis works its way towards Montmartre. Oh, is Sally on? Hi Sally. Now Sally and I were trying to catch up. She has been in Paris for a little under a week, but she left to go to London yesterday. So I wasn't able to meet up with her, unfortunately, which is a real bummer, because Sally and I have been chatting for, I don't know, a couple of years now. Has it been, Sally? And I desperately wanted to meet up with her face to face, but we'll have to do it a bit later. So yeah, Sally had a great time, I think, yesterday at a concert. She might want to tell you about that. Was the concert good, Sally? Now, there's stairs there, but stairs and my ankles don't really do well together. Okay, interactive people. We go up the stairs, or where do we go this way? Which way do we go? Any idea? Let's cross the road in case the car comes. What do you think? Alice, should we take the stairs?
Do you want to go upstairs?
Well, I will. You'll have to excuse me if I'm puffing and panting. Stairs in the shade, right. Oh, we've got conflicting. We've got the stairs or we've got go right. So I need a consensus. Sally says last night was the ABBA concert in London. Was out of this world, I could imagine. I think we're going to go up.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Let's go up.
Sorry. No, stairs. Okay, come on, says stairs. Okay, we've got stairs. Sorry, Cynthia. Okay. But yes, it's much more manageable in the shade. Hope you're not getting seasickness with me bobbing around. Ness says whatever works for you. I'm in bed in Melbourne. So isn't it nice to take a wander around Paris and not actually have to get out of your pajamas? Sally says, yes, I walked up the mount on the other side, nearly killed me. Yeah, it was really hot that day. I got a little bit of sunstroke that day. I was taking headache pills all night after that day. Glenda May says, now look down from the top. Okay, so when we get to the top, I'll stop and take a breather. Oh God, puffing and panting. Okay, all right. There we go. How's that? There we go, Glenda May, looking down. Looking down the stairs. Nice van at the bottom. That's how I sounded the other day. Alice is a lot younger and fitter than I am. Okay, cool. Alrighty, oh my goodness. It's a nice piece of street art there. So, I really don't know a lot of these little streets here in Montmartre. So, at this point, I'm a little lost. It doesn't matter because we're wandering. Should we go up? Yeah.
Up and up?
Well, we're heading in that general direction.
Down.
Up and right. Yeah. That's heading towards Sacré-Cœur. And of course you want to go see the Place du Tertre, which is the Artist Square. Oh, what's the time? Oh, we're running out of time, so I was hoping I would get somewhere really interesting. Sally says, and I thought I was pretty fit. We all like to think we're relatively fit, but you know. Ooh. Actually, I think if we go this way, it's another stairs. Yes, this is the one. This gets us directly to the Artist Square. Yeah, if I remember well. So I think there might be some extra people on. So bonjour to everyone who's joined us. Oh yeah, look at this. La Taverne de Montmartre. Looks pretty old, doesn't it? Okay, more stairs. More pretty stairs. Susie says bonjour. Bonjour Susie, thank you for joining us. So we've got mostly people from Australia, where the weather is apparently bad. What's it doing in New Zealand at the moment, Margaret? So we should get a nice view at the top again. I might have to stop talking in a moment. Alice might have to push me. Susie, are you in
Right, where are you? Are you in Australia or New Zealand? Margaret says it's bloody cold. Ness says, I remember taking an elevator up one year. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. We're going to stop soon, okay? Oh, there's the money shot. Here, voila. How's that? Australia. Susie's in Australia. Okay, cool. Right. The Dali Museum is that way. But we're going to finish here because this is exactly where Alice wanted to be. And I can stop and rest. So this is the Place du Théâtre, the Artist Square. It's super busy these days, which is great. Last time we were here it was a bit quiet. Maybe just a sweeping view of it. The artists don't like their work being videoed, so I won't video them. But I might do a close off here. Okay. Very nice, huh? Anyway, I'll flick it around. You see me all hot and sweaty now. Thank you for joining me on that walk. Thank you for joining us. So we will see you next Friday. Enjoy wherever you are in the world. I hope you stay warm. Go grab a drink and relax and love the artwork. It's great, isn't it? Thank you all, everybody. It's great to see you all. Take care and we'll see you next time. Au revoir. Bisous tout le monde.